Back here on Jiggy Jag TV, also JiggyJagTV.com. I'm Jigman Freud, and it is my pleasure to be speaking to the bad man on his guitar, Mr. Anthony Gomes. I'm going to get the hell out of the way and let the people with the real talent talk. So, Anthony, tell me about your Back to the Blues tour, all this cool stuff you're doing.
I feel like looking this way because that's where you are, Jiggy.
Right.
Can I do that? Am I allowed to?
You can do whatever you want. You're the superstar. You do whatever you want.
Back to the Blues, man. It's back to the roots, and it feels good. And I'm just playing the hell out of my guitar and loving life. Life's too short. Turn it up to 11. There we go.
Now, you got rid of the hat.
Got rid of the hat.
We were talking about this a little bit earlier.
Yes.
The people that knew you when you were with the New Soul Cowboys, that knew you exclusively from that.
Oh, yeah.
Tell that little story.
Well, what it is you can never please anybody, you know. It's like when I took the hat off because I was going back to the blues, you know, and I wore a hat for 2 years, and I'll still wear the hat every now and then, you know. But it was like, hey, man, I want to take a break from this thing. So people were like, dude, you've lost your mojo. Where's your hat? And then the people who were like into the band before I did the Cowboys were like, oh, thank God you got rid of that awful thing. So I was like, man, what can you do? You can't please anybody. So, the moral of the story is it doesn't matter if you got a hat, no hat, leather pants, tutu. As long as you come to play the music, that's all that matters.
Now, are you going to be playing a lot of the... Have you kind of bluesed up some of the old New Soul Cowboys stuff?
We do a couple Cowboys songs, and we funkify them and put some blues stank on them. But, you know, the whole idea of the Cowboys was, you know, some people sort of classified it as alt country, but I looked at it as Southern rock. And by definition, Southern rock is blues, gospel, and country all mixed in. So we just added a little bit of country. Yeah. So it's not very difficult to bluesify those songs.
Yeah. It sounds almost like Elvis's formula.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know, music is music. There's two kinds, good and bad. And you know, as far as like a lot of country artists are doing rock songs, and I think at the end of the day, what really defines what a genre is, especially in today's day and age, is the sound of the person's voice and the lead instrumentation. So if you took some of these songs and sang them with a twang and put a pedal steel, they'd be country. If you sing them with a whiskey-drenched voice and play a Strat real loud, it's blues rock. So, but you know, as long as it's good, as long as people are showing up and they like it, which they did for the Cowboys and they're doing now for the blues, I'm very, very happy and very blessed.
Now you've played this building at 232 North Santa Fe under what? Four or five different names?
4 names. Tequila's, The Spot, The Blue Goat, and now Santa Fe Saloon. So I feel like changing my name, too, just to make it fresh all the way around. Yeah, I'm Tony Gomez, yes, and we're playing the Santa Fe Saloon.
Isn't that a guy that drives a bus and like...
It's my cousin. He works at the airport. Yeah.
Now, tell me about the new record. Is there a new record in the works?
There's a new record that's going to come out this summer. A bunch of unreleased tracks, maybe a few, some new versions of some familiar fan favorites. Yeah. It was originally going to be a best of. I don't know exactly how it's going to shape up, but I'm in the studio now, re-singing some of these songs. I found about a dozen songs that I never have released over the course of my blues career. So. Wow. So that could be where it goes. I don't know. I'll know better in about a month. And then and it's just to have something to come out this summer and you know, we started the Back to the Blues in sort of a real soft way, you know, soft opening, if you will. And then this fall I've written 30 blues songs, so we're going to go into the studio in the fall and choose the best 12 of them, and we'll be playing some of them tonight at the Santa Fe Saloon, formerly the Blue Goat, the Spot, and Tequila's. So it should be good.
Now, what do you do in the summer? Fairs, festivals?
Yes, fairs, festivals. You know, pretty much the summertime thing. You know, people like being outdoors.
Any theaters in your future?
We played a few theaters, and we'll be doing a few more, which is nice. So. So it's good. Yeah, there's even talking about Newton, Kansas, one of them big theaters there. So it's good, man. I'm really excited, and you know, going back to the blues has been a great thing because I'm excited again, and I have all the experience of, you know, a veteran, a musical veteran, somebody who's been out here on the road for a dozen years. But now I feel like I'm 17 and 18 again, and I'm listening to my B.B. King and Stevie Ray and Hendrix records, and I'm really, I'm excited. I'm practicing guitar when I'm not on the road, and you know, where I think before I was a little bit tired, you know, and now I feel very like a rebirth.
Tell me about some of these guitars that you've got in there. Good Lord.
Yeah, I brought a lot. You know, it's.
Are you gonna play them all at one point?
Well, not at the same time, because I only have 2 arms and 2 legs. But no, I'll play them all tonight. It's sort of like being a kid, and I feel really like I'm a kid again. You know. And that's why I'm bringing out all the guitars. It's just like an 8-pack of Crayolas. And if I want to paint with a purple, I pull out a purple, a blue, whatever.
Is there an exceptionally cheap guitar that just gives you the right sound that you got in there?
Unfortunately,
I mean, I see
no.
thousands of dollars worth of Gibsons and Strats and everything, but no Tisco Del Rio or
no.
Okay.
We're easy, but we're not cheap. There's a difference. Yes.
Okay, how website still the same? AnthonyGomes.com.
AnthonyGomes.com, Facebook.com/GomesMusic, MySpace.com/AnthonyGomes, Twitter.com/AnthonyGomes.
Do you do all the tweeting?
Yes, I do. I should tweet a lot more. I still haven't figured it out.
Ross doesn't really understand Twitter either.
No, but I feel basically I don't understand it, but I'm driven by guilt. I should be tweeting, so I go on there on guilt. Yeah, I don't know if it's how it's impacting things, but I'm supposed to do it, so gosh darn it, I'll do it.
Yeah, sure, you'll do it. Well, you're going to be on the road doing all sorts of different things this summer, and it's always a pleasure to see you, Anthony.
Thank you, Jim.
And your biggest fan will be here. Brother Ken will be here tonight as well.
Awesome.
He is so glad you got rid of that hat.
Yeah, see, he knew us for a long time. Yeah.
Well, let's go watch more here on Jiggy Jag TV.